What's up guys? I just want to do a quick video on the Robocop gloves that I'm doing right now and help some of you with exactly how to get these fingers together and all these components together to make it somewhat wearable. So, as you know, each one of these fingers is a floating finger. It's not actually attached. This palm is a separate piece, this gauntlet is a separate piece, and each one of these fingers is a separate piece. Now, I kind of stole this trick from some of the Iron Man guys. They do something similar like this, and on my last Robocop suit, I also did this on the Robocop gloves, and you could wear them. They're actually wearable. The problem I ran into with this glove is actually the sizing. Everything's really tight on this one. So I did have to use a heat gun, like I already showed you guys in a previous video, to open this gauntlet up to get my wrist through. And I did have to heat the palm up a little bit to get my hand in there. And I did have to heat some of these individual finger pieces up in order for it to fit my fingers. So you also might have to do that. Some of you might have smaller hands, smaller fingers, and you might not have to do it. But in my case, I did have to do it. But never mind that. Let's get to how we do the fingers real quick. So for these fingers, I'm using some 3/4 of an inch elastic. You can get this at Walmart, Joann's, probably Hobby Lobby. Costs $2. There's also some 1/2 inch elastic, I think. That's right here that I run through the top of the fingers. So just to kind of give you a demonstration, this is my last finger that I'm doing on my right hand, and I have a loose finger piece here. So I have this loose finger piece here. I line it up with the pieces so that it's somewhat lined up like so. Take some hot glue. I'm just using Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks that you can get from Walmart. Put a dab of glue in there. It's going to get messy. That's okay. No big deal. Press that down in there. You're going to burn yourself a couple times. That's also okay. Hold it down in there like so. Let it set up. And I just kind of let it sit there like so. Basically, you're going to rinse and repeat this on every single finger. I start with the top finger and I work my way down. You don't want them super tight together, but you do want them tight enough together so that the joints meet and they're somewhat movable once you're done. Saying that word somewhat. Nothing ever seems definite with this stuff, so the word somewhat kind of is a good filler word for me. So with the top elastic piece, put some hot glue in the top finger, like so. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't want to burn myself there. Alright. Press that down. Like so. And then I'm going to run this through each finger out the back until it's finished. And then the finished product looks like that. And then I could take my palm, put it in there. And I can't completely make a fist, but I can move it. I can move it enough to make it look like it's functional. And of course the gauntlet will be on here. So yeah, that's it. Easy peasy. Alright, so once it's done, it should look something like that. And all these gaps that you see in here, I mean, once you have a black undersuit, you're not going to really see any of those gaps, especially when this is painted black. I might let just the gauntlet float, but it won't be as wobbly because I'll put some foam inside here where it'll be more steady. And it'll be just like so. And I forgot also one other thing. I'm always forgetting something. On this palm here, this is a separate piece. And it's separate because it's really hard to get your hand in if it's just one piece. Huh? So you can see I put some elastic in there just to keep that piece, or I can move it around if I need to. So there you go. That's it. Alright, one last thing here I completely forgot to mention is that when you have a finished finger, it'll look something like this. I use the thicker elastic for the bottom, and I use the thinner elastic for the top. And then you'll cut this to size, whatever size you want. On my first one, it was pretty sloppy. None of these were perfectly cut. This one I'm going to be a little bit more meticulous. You'll go ahead, you'll put it in there, and then you'll have to hot glue each elastic. Get it to where you want it, and then you'll have to hot glue each elastic to whichever wall, whichever desired wall that you want, like so. And you'll just have to do that with each finger. Each finger you'll hot glue the top and the bottom elastic to your desired fit. It's pretty tight, FYI, it is pretty tight, but it does work, as I showed you. There it is. And that's a wrap.